Jason, Jessica, and Friends, Providence. Now, Providence, for those who don't know, refers to basically someone's past, like a walk down memory lane. I say this because I had to Google it. Yeah. I am dumb. This episode was struck down for using Paw Patrol the movie. Yeah, Paw Patrol.
So that's how Ryder and Chase first met in this movie.
Yeah.
Not at all. What I saw was a brave, heroic pup.
Is this canon or is it just its own universe? I know some movies do that.
You saw those scary things. You got back up and kept going. I didn't adopt you because I felt sorry for you.
The truck driver honks the horn.
Because you were the bravest pup I'd ever seen.
Someone get me a tissue. I think I want to cry.
If you cry, Ashley, I'm going to cry too.
Frickin' heck.
Aw, now that's something I think Mom and Dad would love to see.
So what do you say?
Would you record it, Jessica?
Yes, I would.
Ready for action, Ryder, sir.
I mean, people record their child's reaction to Darth Vader,
Jace,
revealing his
why'd
true
you
identity.
pause the movie?
I thought perhaps we could take a short break.
Take a break.
This is a first. Normally you watch Paw Patrol stuff from beginning to finish, without wanting to take any kind of break.
So very true, Ashley. So, very true. But this time I'm making an exception. I'll be honest. Seeing that scene with how Ryder and Chase first originally met, really took me back for a brief moment.
About what?
About how I first met your sister Jessica for the first time, when I first came here to Tyndale Valley.
Oh, I have to hear this.
Wait.
Me too.
Okay,
How
I'm gonna
did you
assume
and
which one of those
Jessica
beyond
first meet
things.
each
They
other?
look younger than they
Jessica,
actually are.
me and Nathaniel really want to hear the story.
Jessica looks like she's
Can you
16 and the
please?
kids look
Could
like
you
they're
please?
4. So, now that that doesn't happen in real life.
You know I can't say no to my little sister and brother. Go ahead, Jace.
She looks like she's
Tell me the story.
freaking the Gen 3
Well,
return
alright.
animation.
Then
Oh
I hope
boy, oh
this
boy, oh
story
boy, oh boy,
will
oh
be
boy,
an
oh boy.
interesting one for you both. Now
Claudia
let
and
me see,
Topaz up in
where
here.
do I even begin?
Begin at the beginning, and then when you get to the end, stop.
Well, I think the story should start on the day I first arrived in Tyndale Valley. The day when me and my family first moved into your guys' neighborhood.
Now this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down. I'm sorry, it's a law. I have to make the reference. If I don't, I go to jail. Jeez, 2017. 2017 was like 5 years ago. Mother of God. Okay, it's not 5 years ago yet, but it's going to be. Then again, it's going to be 10 years ago
Hey,
at some
honey.
point too. I'm gonna stop.
Oh, hi there, Mom.
Are you liking the new house so far?
Oh, yeah, I am. It's pretty nice.
Sweetheart, I can tell that something's on your mind. You're still thinking about Jessica K, aren't you?
That probably happened
How
somewhat
did
recently.
you know?
Call it a mother's intuition. Honey, I know you miss her, and that you wish you could fix your wrongdoings for messing up. But right now you need some space and some time to get back on your feet, and have a chance to mature and learn some new things.
And you think moving me to a new town 2 hours away from our old home is the way to help me?
Yes, I do. And your
fresh
dad
start.
thinks the same. Moving to a new location can help one's state of mind. We agreed that Tyndale Valley would be just the place.
The kids aren't understanding a
Tyndale
word of
Valley
this.
seems nice and all, but I don't know anything about this town, like at all.
Then
It sounds
how about
made
after
up.
You have lunch, you take a walk, check things out and see what there is to see. Some fresh air and getting away to have some time to yourself is never a bad thing to do.
Oh right, I just remembered. It was
All
Jessica's
right, I'll
birthday
do
so
that.
recently, so happy birthday, Jessica Andrews, I believe it was. Sorry, I'm not good with, oh
Okay,
God.
Nate, it's my turn. Can you pass the ball over to me? Well, are you going to or
He
not?
throws the ball
I
and it
wanna have
bonks
a
off her
turn.
head.
Ashley, remember what I said to you about playing nice
Jessica
with
doesn't
Nathaniel?
look that much old,
I
younger.
know, but he's had the ball
Then
for
again-
a really long time. I want to have
And
a
again, it's
turn
probably
with the
'cause of
ball now so that
Beyond's,
I can play with it.
limitation.
You'll get a turn to play with the ball, but you have to be a little more patient. Plus you have to remember, Nathaniel is a lot younger and smaller than you.
So step on him. Assert your dominance now so we can't fight back later.
Alright, Jessica, I'll try and be patient.
Okay, good. I know how this may feel to you, but this is just part of the big sister experience.
It sucks.
Jessica,
Yes, Mom?
Dad and I need to head into town to run some errands. Can we trust you to
Is this the
watch
first time
Ashley
we're
and
meeting
Nathaniel
Jessica's
while
parents?
we're gone?
Probably not.
Yes, you can.
Good.
Perfect.
We should be back in about an hour or so.
Afterwards, we're all heading down the street and introducing ourselves to the new neighbors.
Okay.
I sure hope I don't run into my ex here. That would really suck.
Do you know anything about these new neighbors, Jessica?
No.
I only know very little. That being they just moved in down the street. And that there are 3 kids in the family.
3 kids? Oh boy, do any of them appear to be around my age?
Unfortunately, no. From what I've seen, all 3 of the kids are way older than you. The youngest looks to be almost around the same age as me, while the other 2 look like they're old enough to be in high school.
Jace has brothers?
That's too bad. Still,
We
I
never
can't
hear
wait
of
to
them,
meet
so
our
just
new
assume
neighbors.
it didn't. He didn't. Bleh. Then again, they could have just moved out very early, huh?
Hold that thought, Ashley.
I'm
You
bad
stay
with
right
memory.
here, and keep an eye on Nathaniel.
Wait, why?
I just
the
need
big
to
sister
take care of
experience.
something. I won't be going far, and shouldn't be long.
Get the fuck off my property!
Excuse me. Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah, everything's fine. Thanks for asking. I was just passing by.
You just moved here with your family, didn't you?
What makes you say that?
It's pretty obvious. I've never seen you around here before.
Am I getting my
Also,
Jessicas
I
mixed
saw
up?
you and your family
Definitely.
unpacking the other day, after first arriving
I'm
here.
sorry, this is what happens when you have 2
It's
Jessicas
not like
in the
I
series.
wanted to come here, but my parents told me I needed a change of scenery to help me out with what I'm dealing with
They
right
grabbed
now.
me by the ear and dragged
Would you
me
like
here,
to talk
Donna
about
style.
Not sure if I would want to. I don't even know you. And if you couldn't tell already,
Yeah, I definitely
I'm
got the names mixed up.
90% sure
I
I'm a
suck
lot older than you.
at names.
So? That doesn't mean I can't lend a helping hand
You think the
to
hair
someone
would help,
who looks
but no,
like
I'm
they
an
really
idiot.
need it. My name is Jessica. Jessica Andrews. Welcome to the neighborhood.
I'm Jace. Jace Hubbard. Nice to meet
If
you.
I was Jace, just
Now
hearing the
that's much
name would
better.
make me go,
So, Jace,
like,
is
you
it?
know, just have a
What
little
brings
recoil
you to
hit.
Tyndale Valley?
Jessica and I soon started up a conversation, and we just started talking. The conversation between us didn't last long, but during it, I summed up the courage and went into detail about everything that happened as to why I moved.
To tell her, or this random stranger
Jessica
who
Kay
just
was
moved
probably
here is
one of the
surprising.
strongest women I've ever met, and yet because of my actions, I lost her, and can never get her back.
Oh wow, goes further back too. It's a nice picture. But
I sure do miss her. I wish I could talk
it
to
stings,
Jessica Kay
but
now
knowing
and
how
fix
it goes
those
in the
errors I made.
future, the sting
I
hits a
get
little
where you're
less.
coming from, Jace.
A little.
The time will eventually come when you might get that chance.
The damage is still there.
When it
though.
does, if at all, something good might just come out of it. And things will start playing themselves out.
I'll just have to wait and see then what happens.
I'm sure everything will work itself out for you. And I'll tell you what. If you need somebody to talk or to come to, you can come to me if you want. You and I could become good friends, despite our age difference. If you're open to it, of course.
You wouldn't mind it?
Of course not. just as long as you are willing to respect any personal boundaries and whatnot. So what do you say?
So I can't punch you in the
Down?
face? He goes off. I'm kidding.
From that day on, me and Jessica's friendship had
Hey, what
sparked.
about personal
Then
boundaries?
sometime after meeting each other, meeting some of Jessica's other friends, like Julie, Heather, Amber, and Jason, came next for me, and things have been like that ever since.
Then I
Over
met
these
James,
past
and it was
4
all
years.
downhill from there.
And that brings this short story to its end.
So what did you two think? Did you like the story?
I love the story. It was really good.
I agree. It was really good.
That's good. I'm really happy to hear that.
I am too. Being friends with your sister has been something. A true honor for sure.
Hey Jace, can I ask you a question?
You just did.
Of course you can, Ashley. Ask away.
How did our mom and dad take to you and Jessica's newfound friendship?
I actually have begun to wonder about that too.
Well, as much as I want to tell that part, I think that's a story your parents should tell.
But that's
It's
a
only
story
fair.
for another day.
Matter of fact,
Cut ahead
maybe
to the
they could
father
tell
and
you
mother,
right
and
now.
then I whooped his scrawny ass.
Well, you for sure seem to
We
be
didn't get to
enjoying
finish the
yourselves.
movie.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Andrews.
Hi Mom, hi Dad.
Just wanted to come by and check in. Make sure everything was going well with the babysitting.
Yeah, everything.
I
is
can't
good now.
take those eyes
He
seriously
actually
because it looks
just
like he
got done
just
hearing the story
either
from
just
Jace.
woke up or was drunk
Really?
and is trying to get
It
over
wasn't
it.
something inappropriate
Darn
for
you, Beyond.
kids, was it?
No, it wasn't Mom. Jace's story was something suitable.
Can't be worse than the time
and
I
it was
introduced one of my
something both
cousins to
Ashley and Nate
xhamster.com.
really enjoyed listening to.
I'm a monster.
Jace told us the story about how he and Jessica first met each other 4 years ago, when he first moved here to Tyndale Valley.
That is quite the story to tell. Sure takes me back to the day when we first met Jace ourselves. Doesn't it do the same for you, Kate?
I guess so. Even though I wasn't originally too thrilled at first.
No
Really?
kidding.
Can you tell us what that first time was like?
Well, I don't know.
Please Mom? Pretty
not
please
suitable
with a
for
cherry on
kids.
top?
Come on, Kate, let's tell them. I think they'd be really interested.
It's just a gif of Jace being bonked on the head by a broomstick.
Well,
And it would
Dad
easily be
and
the
I
best
never
thing the series
officially
ever
met Jace
produced.
in person until about a month after he and his family moved into town.
Really.
I remember the day in question. Friday, September 29,
Jace looks surprised.
2017. Jessica comes home from school, all excited about a birthday party happening over at Jace's house that she got invited to by a new friend of hers. Since Jace has 2 younger siblings, I originally thought it was one of them. Until me and Dad arrived with Jessica at the front door, greeted by Jessica's actual new friend. The birthday boy, about to turn 19 years old. He was blonde, had blue eyes, was much taller than Jessica, and was a high school graduate.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Oh, your mom was not too happy.
Nope.
I had to pull her away to calm her down and to talk to her.
20 minutes later, after a much-needed discussion, Dad finally convinced me to let Jessica stay for the party.
Reasonably
On the
enough, she
condition
thought
that
there,
the birthday
well,
boy would introduce
something
himself
fishy
to
was
us
going
first,
on.
and that we'd be with Jessica the whole time during the birthday party, keeping a close eye on things.
Afterwards,
So,
although
where were
we
the
both had our
kids?
concerns, we allowed Jessica to still be
Probably
friends with
babysitter.
Jace. In exchange, the two of them couldn't hang out together without proper supervision, and texting each other was off limits too.
It wasn't until after Jessica's 15th birthday that we started to feel a bit more at ease letting Jace be around her.
I was going to say,
I'll tell
they're,
ya,
you're
he
living
was
with them.
determined to gain our trust and proving himself once that happened. Eventually, he gained that said trust.
And that's some trust that will remain.
Yes, for sure. By the way, Jace, don't we have a Paw Patrol movie to finish?
Aw crap. I knew I was forgetting something.
The parents were like, we'd like our kids back now. That was a nice episode. Get to see more of Jessica K's backstory, because we never really get to see some of these characters' backstories. We just know, like, you know, they exist now. That is enough. Which, to be fair, it is enough. It's just, like, surprising. Didn't see that one coming. Especially when you're 40 episodes into a series. But, you know, better late than never, right, guys? At least not one of those, you know my backstory, so you know now I'm going to tragically die. But then again, it's not one of those shows. Well, then again, we did have death at the end of the season. I'm not going to go and, never mind that, but you know. Good to know Jessica's backstory. Shame I kept getting her mixed with the other Jessicas, but I am awful with names. Just like the worst. If you tell me your name, I'm not going to remember it. I can remember a face. No, I can't, because it's just... Actually, because I mentioned the fact that the hairstyle should throw me off, but no, I kept thinking it was actually Jessica the girlfriend. Ugh. I am the worst at everything. At least I didn't get Jace mixed up with someone else, I guess. Yeah, we have met the kids before. Just... I suck. I really do. This isn't a Jace problem, it's a me problem entirely. Just me not being able to remember any of the characters. This isn't anything you're doing wrong, dude. It's all me. I'm the one who sucks. But anyway, yeah. I don't have anything else to say. Great episode, glad to check it out. Yeah. Happy 2022? I don't know. I guess it's fine now.